Yeah, I think this summer in particular, coming off of the men's national championship and the women really sort of doing a reset as a team, sort of going all over the place because there's a group that's preparing for world trials, a group preparing for improving over the overall summer. So kind of taking two different tracks. The group getting ready for world championship trials, they're on point. They're already doing some quality training. Honestly, they're doing some things in practice that are even faster than what we're seeing in this meet right now, but that's sort of to be expected at this point in the season. We're hoping in the next about 3 weeks that all the high performance stuff happen and we put together sort of ideal race conditions, and I think we'll be very ready for Indianapolis. This is a really interesting season, very different than last year when I came in at the end of the year and watching the team compete all year. And I knew there was lots of talent on the Cal team, and for the team to put it together once again and to be able to come into the last day of NCAAs knowing it's still the best day, that's sort of Dave's superpower, is those 200 strokes. And I think the way the team trained all year was knowing that we could go big on the last day, and it paid off. But the competition, I mean, Indiana, NC State, ASU throughout the entire year swam really well at NCAAs, the fastest NCAA meet in history for sure. And to win that, I think is a real tribute to Dave's culture that he's developed at Cal, and I'm glad that Matt and I could be part of that too. And I do think there was a lot of effort, contribution that went into that. Mostly just the key athletes. I mean, honestly, the leaders within the team stepped forward and got it done. Kim Williams' hire has been awesome, and honestly, I didn't know a lot about her beforehand. I knew she was a great Stanford swimmer, but in talking to Tracy and Greg, over the years and when she was at Stanford, she sort of evolved from a 400 IMer into one of their key breaststrokers and swam at a very high level on the big relays. So that experience, along with real world experience of being out in business, and that last year in Northwestern, I think has really served her well. She's walked in the door and immediately had an impact on the entire team, not just the women's team, but the entire team. And I expect her to be one of the developing very quickly into one of the finest young coaches in the country. Mission, what we're hoping at a Mission was to just take some of our training and put it into racing. And so what we're seeing is that, like with Isabel's 50 backstroke, that she's transitioning some of the improvements she made in short course and carrying them into the long course pool. Had just a couple nice breakthroughs. I call them mini breakthroughs, really, but they're things that are taking people from the level they are with the strokes that they have, moving the long course, which means a little more distance per stroke, a little more patience in racing, and a little more confidence in their training. So we have a lot more training to do, a lot more fine-tuning to go. As the meet goes on, we're hoping to see that honed as well. For the pro athletes, they're on it, and I'm sure you'll see some great races out of Abby and Ryan and Hunter, and those guys are training for this kind of competition in getting ready for trials.